cream. I liked what else? Oh God, I don't even want to start thinking about it. But I liked a lot of things that I probably didn't need to eat. Okay, put it that way. And I did not have a problem, putting it away. I mean, like, I could throw down. And people would be surprised because I'd be like, gosh, how do you eat so much? But I really was just that hungry. But part of it was that my body had gotten used to actually, I guess, kind of, I don't know, storing all that stuff up. And once your body gets used to that, your stomach stretches, you can hold more food. But if you're not getting everything out, it's like a catastrophe waiting to happen. So I didn't necessarily mean to kind of go on a rant on that, but I want to make sure that I'm kind of getting you as much information as possible. I tend to try to kind of move on from these topics, and I don't want to necessarily go over them on each show. So I want to give you as much as I can on the show that has that particular topic. Now, if you call in and you have a question, then I don't have a problem with that at all, because the whole point of this show is to help other people and to get folks kind of on the right track to eating healthy and living natural, and using natural hair care products and natural skincare products, because when you have all those chemicals and toxins that are in these products going on your skin, your pores absorb it, it goes in your bloodstream, and there you go. Next thing you know, you have symptoms of something. And when you look up, if you go in your cabinet right now, and I use this as an example a lot, but if you go into your cabinet right now and you say, hey, like, let me pull out this one thing, just pull out one. It could be a cosmetic, or it could be something for your hair. And go on the internet, type in the ingredients, type in one at a time. But let's say you use alcohol, and then you're going to put side effects. Well, for each ingredient that you have, those that you can't pronounce and can hardly spell, make sure you spell it right when you look at the can and type it in, and then put side effects behind it and see what you get. And then see if that's, more than enough motivation to get you kind of off of that stuff, because that's what motivated me. I started to kind of have like a little bit of a breakout, like, my skin was kind of reacting to the things that I was putting on my hair. And being a licensed cosmetologist, I knew how to do my hair, but I realized that a lot of the same chemicals were in each of these products. So I said, okay, well, maybe I don't need to kind of use that. Maybe I'll use the natural stuff. Well, I started using some of the natural stuff, and turns out a lot of them weren't really all that natural. So then I said, okay, well, maybe I just have to make my own stuff. And I was like, well, I've never really thought about it to that extent. But, I kind of prayed about it. I looked it up, and I did my research. I questioned people. I asked others who have been doing it for a while. And I had clients, and I said, okay, well, I'm going to try it on me first. And I saw a difference. I mean, all the flaky skin, especially with the scalp. I thought it was just like maybe I wasn't drinking enough water, but it was really my skin was having a reaction to the chemicals that were in the products. And I actually looked it up, and when I saw some of the side effects, that's why I give that as an example. That was one of them. Almost having like an eczema type reaction. And sometimes it's kind of hard to tell which is which when you're kind of going through that phase, because a lot of times a flaky scalp can come from hard water. It could come from a reaction from medication. It can come from products. It can also come from lack of water intake, lack of exercise. So it's a lot of different things. But for me, the common factor was that I had used different products and got the same results. And when I looked it up, they had the same chemical, and that same chemical was the one that had the reaction of basically breaking your skin out, or making it kind of blotchy. So that's when I just finally quit it. And once I started my own stuff, it went away again. So that was clearly the issue. And also for my clients, when I started using it on my clients, went away. I mean, it was amazing. And that's why I called it the miracle line, because it was like it just seemed like overnight, their flaky scalp went away. Now, do they still need to drink water? Do they still need to exercise? Yes. Do they still need to probably detox? Sure. I mean, everybody should detox at some point. But again, I'm not a doctor. So if you're thinking about it, please go to your doctor and ask them, or he or she, what do you think about this? This is what I'm planning on doing. If you have a homeopathic person that you go to, please ask them the same thing. A lot of people now are doing both because they're finding that they're getting, better results by doing both. But if you have any questions, please call in at 347-308-8708. And basically, that's what the show is about today. Make sure you find me on YouTube and on Twitter at Nefertiti Soul, Nefertitisoul. And thank you so much for your support with my music. We could talk about that on another day, but it's also on YouTube. So, Detoxing Part 2 and Hydrating Your Hair. I'm so glad that you're able to tune in with me and give me support. Also, ChabotMervelio.com. All of you who subscribe to the blog and read the blog, and all of you who are ordering, just contact me however you can, and I'll answer whatever questions that you have, no matter what they may be. And I would ask that you please maybe do a video for me. I'm not going to put it out for everybody to see unless you want me to, as an example, but I really want to see what your hair looks like. I want to see what your skin looks like, whatever issues that you're having, so I can kind of better help you and kind of give you my intake or input on what it is that you're kind of struggling with, because it gives me a better idea of what it is that you're talking about, what it looks like, and it kind of helps me assess more, like, okay, well, this looks like you might need to go to a dermatologist. So anyway, hope you guys have a great day, and I'll catch you on the next show later.